All right guys, next thing on the docket is these aftermarket foot pegs right here. Some CNC foot pegs. It's gonna be a little bit tricky because they don't come with like the spring or this thingy. So I'm gonna have to take off the spring and this thingy, stick it on this one, and then install it. But just to see the size difference, it's almost like twice as wide, so that's going to be a lot easier for your feet to, more like bicycle pedals, which will be nice. And they obviously have these huge like nail things sticking out. You're going to have a ton of traction, which is especially going to be good when your feet are wet, because like these are all round and like smooth, and they work perfectly fine when it's dry. But I bet you when it's wet, your feet will slip right off of these things, because my hand doesn't even hurt. Like, you can just slide it around. It's not sharp at all. But this is obviously really gonna stick to your shoes, stick to your boots a lot better. All right, step one is figure out which foot peg goes to which side, because they are not symmetrical. So this angle looks like it matches up with this side, which means that this angle is gonna match to this side. So just remember that. Now, next part, looks like, is undoing this little bracket thing, and hopefully I don't lose this in the grass. All right, so what I did is I put my sweatshirt on the ground so that if this thing falls out, I can catch it and find it. All right, I'm gonna take the little screwdriver and try and push this out. Almost there, I think. All right, got it out. This is what it looks like. You got a washer and then this little clamper thing. You can just slide out the bolt. Grab it from the top. Slide it out. All right, we got them. These are all the pieces. Leave the other side in for now, so that if you have any questions about which direction the spring and this thing and this thing and this thing go, you can just refer to the other side and look at that. Now we're gonna install the new one. Looks like it's gonna fit just like that. I think the tricky part is going to be the spring. All right, so this is the way that you're going to want to line it up. Put the spring thing against that and against this, and the small side of the spring here is going to be pushing against the metal there. So when you install it, just try to do that, and I'll let you know how it goes. Sorry, I can't hold this and do this at the same time, so hold on. All right, that was pretty difficult, but basically what you're gonna have to do is you have the bolt out up top, right? And then you line everything up, and then you shove the screw, you shove this spring inside, you bend it in because it's gonna have to have pressure on it. You rest this little part right here, and you rest the other part right here. You push it in, bend it in, and then you find the two holes and shove the bolt through. It's kind of hard, but it's not super hard. It's not as hard as I thought it was going to be. All right, now we're going to just put this stuff back on. Yeah, so you put the washer on, and then you ram this little black thing back on, and you're all done. Now you got a brand new foot peg. And I don't remember how far the last one bent, but this one doesn't bend that far, but I guess it bends a little bit. How far does this side bend? Yeah, I guess. Doesn't bend quite as far as the original stock, but it bends. It bends some, so should be fine. I guess I'll save the old ones just in case these ones break or something. But so you're just gonna repeat the same steps for the other side, and hopefully your rides are gonna be a lot smoother and your feet are never gonna slip off. All right, guys, see you in the next video. Next, we're gonna install the amazing bash plate, the new one. Even though this one has served me pretty well, but I got the new one anyway, so let's put it on there. Bye.